Here we go. This is what I read last night. Mr. Dixon gives Miss Taylor Undisputed as a reward for having X with him. In approximately March 2016, Miss Farah met with Miss Taylor, an aspiring sports personality that had recently moved from Miami to Los Angeles for the opportunity of airtime at Fox. At the time, Miss Taylor did not have a regular position, but would fill in on a day-to-day basis when talent was sick or otherwise missed time. Miss Taylor told Miss Farah, I don't know how to pronounce her name. Faraji, man, we're just gonna call her the stylist. Miss Taylor told the stylist she was recently wed, but her husband remained in Miami, and that she was lonely in Los Angeles. Miss Taylor then befriended the stylist. So she's married, moved from Miami to Los Angeles. Los Angeles is very expensive. Joy Taylor is the sister of football player. What the hell is his name? Taylor. He played for the Dolphins. Jason Taylor. So she moved to Los Angeles from Miami, and she was just a bartender, but she's at Fox. So in approximately May of 2016, Miss Taylor asked the stylist to meet her for a drink in Santa Monica. When the stylist arrived, she found Miss Taylor with an older man, Fox Sport executive, vice president of content, Mr. Dixon. An executive vice president, Mr. Dixon is responsible for overseeing all content and production on FS1. The stylist, however, did not know Mr. Dixon. When Mr. Dixon went to buy them another round of spicy margaritas, spicy, the stylist asked who he was. Miss Taylor responded with, "He's just a friend." How is he just a friend for you? Following that night, whenever the stylist would meet with Miss Taylor for drinks or food, Mr. Dixon would either arrive with Miss Taylor or show up later in the night and leave with Miss Taylor. He would always buy rounds of drinks and or food. From their body language, the stylist suspected that the pair were sleeping with each other, and although this concerned the stylist, as she knew Miss Taylor was recently married, the stylist kept her opinions to herself. All right. So as of right now, we got sister of a football player that's just a bartender living in Miami. Miami's expensive. Flies and moves all the way across the country. Now, Los Angeles expensive to Miami expensive is up a little bit. So now she's out here. She's just day-to-day basis. She doesn't have any experience. She did have a radio sports show that she kind of talked about sports, but not on the grand scale of being on national television. So now she's living in LA, and her husband is still in Miami. Her best friend is a vice president, the executive director of content. And every time the stylist met up with them, I don't know if y'all know who I'm talking about. This guy right here. It's not that we're ugly, we're just broke, because this is her friend that was buying the drinks, the spicy margaritas. So what are you thinking at this point? If you were to show up and your homegirls with this old white guy, well, I guess he ain't, fuck it. You're friends with this old white guy. If I show up and my homegirl is with some old white guy and this nigga talking about, yeah, man, Mo, don't worry about it, we got the drinks. Who the fuck is this dude? You know what I mean? I'm automatically thinking, I know my homegirl. You know, I know the type of nigga she messed with, but who is this guy? He's smiling at you. He got shit in his teeth. Like, dog, how are you the vice president and executive of the content and your teeth is fucked up, nigga? What are you spending your money on? Stop buying these margaritas. But at this point, every time I come around, he's there. He either shows up with her, he shows up late, or they leave together. I know he's not going back to Joy's small ass apartment. I know he ain't going back to wherever she stay. I don't know, man. This part of the story We're gonna see, man. She said she could tell by the body language they were probably sleeping together. In approximately June of 2016, so what is this? A month later? Okay, yeah, May 16th. So now we're about a month later. In approximately June 2016, while at work, the stylist noticed Mr. Dixon in the elevator. Surprised by the coincidence, the stylist found Miss Taylor and told her excitedly, "Ooh, the guy that buys drinks are in the elevator. Oh, he's in the elevator." Like, why are you like, what's getting you excited? You at work, you can't drink right now. Now, if I see his happy hour, all right, cool, we get drinks, cool, yeah. But she ran over to Joy. "Hey, he's on the elevator. Oh my God, he always buys the drinks. He's on the elevator." Miss Taylor quickly silenced the stylist, explaining who he was. The stylist became alarmed and warned Miss Taylor that such a relationship was unsafe. So she said this day when she seen Charlie on the elevator, dirty teeth, smiling, "Oh, Joy, that nigga he on the elevator." Joy said, "Hush, shut up. This is dangerous. This nigga's the VP. I work here." All right. So Miss Taylor told her not to worry about it. The stylist continued to be friends with Miss Taylor, but tried to distance herself as she considered the situation dangerous as well as morally wrong, as Miss Taylor and Mr. Dixon were both married. That's where Charlie's gonna get in trouble at. Well, Charlie's already gonna get in trouble, but he was married, so that's what they're gonna make the big deal about, adultery. They better fire his ass like they did Ime Udoka. Uh, so they were both married. So the stylist kind of sounded like she knew what was going on. Like, man, I just got this job. I'm just a stylist. I get fired real easily. And I ain't throwing that thing. In approximately July 2016, so this is 2 months from when she first met him, approximately July 2016, word spread amongst Fox employees about a new show that was going to be a big deal, quote unquote, which we know is going to be, as it would star Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharpe, Mr. Sharpe. It was known that Fox was looking for a woman with significant TV experience to also star. Therefore, it came as a surprise when Fox announced that Miss Taylor, who was a bartender and radio host in Miami with very little TV experience, would be the moderator of a new show, a sports debate program, Skip and Shannon Undisputed. It later says that Skip told the stylist that he did not want Miss Taylor on the show, but Mr. Dixon was adamant that Miss Taylor should star. At first, Mr. Dixon arranged a dinner between Skip and Miss Taylor, where she arrived in provocative clothing and acted in a provocative manner. When that did not change Mr. Bayless' opinion of Miss Taylor, Mr. Dixon asked him to approve of her as a favor to him. Reluctantly, Mr. Bayless agreed to do so as a favor to the friend. Oh, man. So this is all alleged what I'm about to say, but I'm about to paint this picture for you. We know that Charlie's buying drinks. We know the stylist be out there turning up. We didn't hear the stylist say she turned down none of the drinks. She just kept herself a distance from all of that, but she still hung out with Joy. Meaning, if he's buying bottles and sending it to the house, she still, you know what I'm saying, reaping the benefits. But she ain't fucking around with Charlie. But we know that Charlie's buying these drinks. So Charlie gets the show, Skip and Shannon Undisputed. Skip doesn't want Joy on the show. Charlie says, look, just have a dinner, sit down with us. So Charlie tells her, Joy Taylor, put on that dress. Put that dress on. But what I want to know is, was the stylist there? How would the stylist know that this interaction happened if she didn't go? You see what I'm saying? How would the stylist know that this, unless Joy probably told her, yeah, you know, they're trying to get me on this show, and I had to go we went on a date with Skip, and I wore this dress, because she probably did Joy's hair to go on this damn date. Oh my goodness. Okay, so that's how she knows what happened. And then, since the stylist already knew from Skip that he didn't want her on there, when Joy came back, she was like, yeah, I got the show. But Skip had already told the stylist allegedly that he didn't want her on there. So Charlie was like, wear something sexy, had them things out. This is what Jason Whitlock said. With a rack like that and that peanut butter skin, Skip's gonna fall for it. That's what Jason Whitlock, that's not me. So Charlie's like, man, just do me a favor then, because I'm knocking this chick down, put her on the show. So Skip is like, all right, well, you got to do me a favor, get me the stylist, allegedly. All this is alleged, but I'm just trying to paint a picture so we understand what's going on here. The next month, around August 2016, the stylist attended a dinner with Miss Taylor and her husband and Mr. Dixon and his, oh my goodness. Around 2016 of August, the stylist attended a dinner with Miss Taylor and her husband and Mr. Dixon and his wife. During the dinner, Miss Taylor's husband became suspicious that Miss Taylor and Mr. Dixon were having an ex relationship. Soon after the dinner, Miss Taylor's husband found evidence of the inappropriate relationship and divorced Miss Taylor. Oh, they already got articles up. Hey, we going down the rabbit hole tonight, guys. We got, what, 50 people on here on the Mo You Know It? Hey, what up, what up? My name is Mo.J, and we do these little deep dives here. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Definitely hit the like button. I appreciate everyone. And we're probably going to read through this whole lawsuit. If you guys are here for it, then we're here for it. Right now, we're just doing a deep dive. We're trying to find out why she got divorced the first time, because if this goes to trial, there's going to be depositions. Whoever this first husband is, or whoever this husband is that divorced, they're going to bring them in. So what evidence did you find to cause your divorce? You can't just say irreconcilable differences. No. What evidence did you find? Then if he says he found out that she was messing with Charlie, oh man, she didn't knock this thing out the park here. So that's the good thing for him. All right, so I'm gonna look that up. I'm gonna look that up. Damn, this is some wild shit here, man. This is some stuff. And if you're new to the channel, I do have my main channel is Mo.J, where we cover TV shows and recaps. So what we're reading here is like a script for a movie. Netflix, y'all need to pick this up and do a TV show about it. This would be nice. You know what I'm saying? The sports scandal that shocked the world. Oh yeah, okay, this is good. Yeah, this is good here. All right, so she went on a date with her husband, with Mr. Dixon and his wife. All right, and then there was a divorce because Miss Taylor's husband found evidence of an inappropriate relationship and divorced Miss Taylor. In approximately September 2016, Undisputed started. Miss Taylor requested the stylist to do her hair. Approximately November 2016, after not allowing anyone to touch her hair, Mr. Bayless, touch his hair. Mr. Bayless also requested the stylist to do his hair. Whoa. See, I didn't know this part. So, all right, here we go. Mr. Dixon gropes the stylist after putting her on Undisputed. So January 2017, this is my last year in the military. January 2017, oh no, this is a specific date on January 14th. Let's make that clear. January 14th, 2017, Miss Taylor had her birthday party at Pearl's Rooftop in West Hollywood. If somebody can look that up, look up Joy Taylor birthday party, January 2017, and see if there's any photos. And if it is, then we'll go look it up. In West Hollywood, the stylist and other Fox employees who were invited attended, as it was part of their job duties to appease talent, and a birthday party was an important event. As usual, Mr. Dixon was heavily drinking, buying drinks for everyone on a Fox credit card. Well, that right there is illegal. This isn't a Fox event. This is her personal birthday. And blustering that everything purchased was on Fox dime. Oh, yeah, see? Yeah. He can't do that. This isn't a official Fox event for you to be doing that. And if that is, you wouldn't use your company card. You would use the fucking Fox company. Oh Lord. Yeah, this right here is punishable. As the stylist was standing near the bar facing the crowd, Mr. Dixon approached her. He asked the bartender for a drink and then placed his arm around the stylist's lower back. He asked how she was doing, if she was having a good time, having fun, and if she wanted a tequila shot. The stylist felt very uncomfortable by the unsolicited touching and responded, "No, thank you." Mr. Dixon then moved his hand lower and started rubbing her body and grabbing her butt. Oh shit! Everything I said earlier, Charlie's one of them. At first, I was saying Charlie wasn't a creep because he was just messing with Joy, but now here we go. Charlie's one of them. Throw him in there with Diddy, buying drinks, acting a damn fool. Damn, Charlie, I wasn't sticking up for you, but I was giving you the benefit of the doubt because we didn't know that Charlie was out here rubbing on your booty. But we're not making fun of the situation. We're getting serious. Let me see. Rub it on her buttocks after a tequila shot that he took. The stylist was mortified, but quickly thought to fake an incoming call to escape the situation. That's a good move. The stylist did not know who to turn to, but she knew Miss Taylor was sleeping with Mr. Dixon. She turned to her. Surprisingly, Mr. Taylor responded to get over it and explained that she herself only had her job because of Mr. Dixon and that the stylist only had her job because Miss Taylor requested her. She warned that Mr. Dixon could take both. Oh, so Joy was complicit and Joy knew what she would. So, geez Louise. Hey man, this is wild. What page are we on? Page 7 of 42. All right, we got it. We got it. We good. We good. Uh, Joy said, "Get over it. You only got a job because I requested you. I only got a job because I'm sleeping with Mr. Dixon." She warned that Mr. Dixon could take both away. The stylist was terrified and then turned to her co-worker, Anonymous One. Did they got a Okay, here he goes. Number one, in order to protect their identity and prevent retaliation, referred to several different individuals anonymously in the complaint, defining the individuals as anonymous in each case. So we'll definitely hear from them once more discovery comes out. We'll find out who they were and if they have a case also, but they probably weren't getting paid. Anonymous responded that Mr. Dixon was disgusting, that the entire situation was sick, but that it wasn't shocking given Fox culture, and that the stylist should remain quiet if she wanted to keep her job. As a single mother who needed the job to support her son, the stylist had no choice but to remain silent. If you're new to the channel, this guy Jamie was fired 1 year prior. Well, no, he was actually fired in 2017 because of harassment, ex-harassment. And that's the guy who was Charlie got hired 1 year before that guy got fired. So he just filled in the, you know what I'm saying, just one creep replaces the other. 7 years later, in 2023, Miss Poretti told the stylist she did not like her or anything about Undisputed. What the fuck you don't like me for? 7 years later, in 2023, Miss Poretti told, this is the lady that the union told her to deal with. We know that she's hard. She told the stylist she did not like her or anything about Undisputed. Miss Peretti explained that she had already scheduled someone for her hair on Undisputed when Mr. Dixon called her and told her that she must put the stylist on Undisputed full time. So was Joy still messing around with Charlie in 23? Because the stylist now got a full-time position. Miss Peretti told the stylist, I didn't like that. That's not how things should be done. The stylist was stunned and devastated as she prides herself on the work and earning her accolades. Later that day, while thinking about her career, she was angry that Miss Peretti succumbed to Mr. Dixon's request, as it gave Mr. Dixon the feeling that he could grope her for giving her a job. Oh, man. It's over with for Fox, man. They're about to shell out at least $1 billion. Fox is about to come off $1 billion. All right. Mr. Dixon gets rid of a female talent member for refusing to have X with him. Several years into the stylist's tenure at Fox, a female talent member, Anonymous, which anonymous is this, hired the stylist to do her hair at the house for an award show. Who else was on the air at Fox during the years of 2020, let's just say 2016 or 2014 to 2019? Who else was on the air at Fox? They hired the stylist to do her hair at the house for an award show. Anonymous asked that the stylist meet her for lunch. There, Anonymous told the stylist that she would no longer be at Fox, as Mr. Dixon told her that she would need to have X with him if she wanted to renew her contract, but she had refused. Anonymous further conveyed that Mr. Dixon was doing this to other women talent. She should warn Miss Taylor to be careful. And a talk show host had recently reported Mr. Dixon. So multiple people were getting harassed like this. So wait a minute. Anonymous knew, according to this, Anonymous knew that Joy was messing with Mr. Dixon because she allegedly told the stylist, tell Joy to be careful. But we know that Joy got the job for sleeping with Mr. Dixon. All of this is still alleged. So everybody knew this was going on. Everybody was just scared to say some shit. Not me. Let me tell you something. Anything goes wrong, I just document all that shit. But if it's like something major, I ain't never been assaulted or harassed or anything. But if I ever was, believe me, I'm going straight to a lawyer. I don't give a damn what they talking about. They ain't no most scared of nothing. Fuck that. I'm about to get paid. Yeah, this is just like WWE. Mr. McMahon doing the same thing. But this ain't even the top of Fox. This is just over Fox Sports. So she told Miss Taylor to be careful. A talk show host had reported Mr. Dixon. So Dixon got reported. Following the lunch, the stylist called Miss Taylor to convey that Anonymous had stated Miss Taylor responded that no one gives a fuck about Anonymous or the talk show host who had reported Mr. Dixon. That's because Miss Taylor was in the good graces of Mr. Dixon and she was complicit with what he was doing. That's why, so basically Miss Taylor's like, man, F all them other people, F Anonymous, F the person that reported Mr. Dixon. I got a job. Fuck y'all bitches. That's basically what she's saying. The stylist later observed that Miss Taylor's remark appeared accurate as no actions were taken to address the concern raised. If it was not already apparent, it became even more clear that Fox enabled high-ranking individuals to abuse their authority, exerting undue control over female talent and employees. Fear permeated the workplace as stories of mistreatment circulated. As one example, Mr. Dixon deliberately assigned a female talent member who had been harassed and reported it to a show setup. Oh, okay. So Mr. Dixon deliberately assigned a female talent member who had been harassed and reported it to a show that was set up to fail. When the show inevitably failed due to his sabotaging, this nigga set up a fake show like, yeah, going out there. It failed. He used his failure as a justification to terminate her employment. In another instance, a co-worker who frequently cried in the hallway due to the relentless harassment was fired just 1 week after reporting it. These repeated incidents reinforced an atmosphere where speaking up seemed futile and dangerous. My bad. Jeez Louise. This is some wild shit. All right. Well, here we go. Mr. Bayless. Oh, man. What y'all think about the Joy part? Can y'all kind of believe that? Y'all think that's believable? Because now we got anonymous one, we got anonymous that got her hair done, we got someone else that reported, we got another person that was fired on the show that was set up to fail, we got another person fired for crying in the hallway a week after reporting it. So that's 4 anonymous people on top of this lady's case.